Morning.
Good morning. Hi.
We thought, you might need a dancing pig today. Who doesn't need a dancing pig? Who doesn't need a dancing pig? I like that he's got the Elvis leg going on back there.
Oh, I can't even see the Elvis leg.
This one. It's kind of
Hey,
easily amused. Good morning.
I'm Aiden.
I'm Christine.
We are Friction Farm. Thanks for joining us for Elevenses. This is a song and a snack.
With Friction Farm. We're home. Hello.
Here we are, back in the kitchen.
It's
You know what that
delightful to be home. I don't know what that means.
Cooking.
Oh, cooking. It's delightful to be home, even though it was delightful to be out on the road. But it's weird here, right? So we got home a week ago. It was super cold. It was like, below freezing.
Yeah, like 20 something.
And then it started to warm up a little, right into the 30s and 40s, and warmer days, cooler nights, as happens. And then what?
What was that pink thing?
That's a collapsible farmland. So anyway, today it's supposed to be 80, and then tomorrow? 8 tomorrow?
Sunday. Freezing.
Freezing. Whatever. So that pink thing, it's pig. Remember these things you push on the bottom and the pig dances? Did you have these when you were a kid, or perhaps an adult? We have an entire menagerie of these things: cows, horses, sheep, as you would expect on a friction farm.
Exactly.
So anyway, we're home with the wackadoodle weather. It was nice to be out there. We had some really good shows. Thank you to everyone who showed up to the shows. There was a nice surprise of people.
Indeed.
New people, not new people. And thank you for the people who presented shows. I know that that's getting to be a challenge out there in the world. So, people keep presenting them and people keep showing up. We can make live music be a thing and a place of community gathering, which I think is just so important. Don't look at my hair. My hair's wet.
I wasn't looking at your hair.
Okay. It's so important these days.
And the way that you can help live music continue is by attending.
And bringing a friend. Our friend Ken Gaines used to say, "Come on down and bring 10 friends." Also, final thank you to people who housed us and fed us, which was really nice. It makes touring financially feasible, and it's also quite enjoyable. And there's this weird thing so our first show of the tour, we played in a new place where we'd never played, in Wellesley, Massachusetts, and they offered up housing, just random people who had never met us and we had never met. And I think that's fairly unique to the folk community, that you just show up and stay with strangers. And I would say that 99.99% of the time, people are more than delightful. They're like fantastical. So anyway,
As were these folks.
Yes.
We have family all over the place now. Our extended chosen family.
They're like,
sometimes they chose us.
They're like, wait, what? We're family net? No. Yup. Yeah. So you might be wondering what sort of song we might be doing. All sorts of stuff is happening in the news. It's still exploding all over the world. It's on fire, literally on fire, right up the street here. We're, if you've been watching the news about the brush fires and forest fires around here, that's about 10 miles.
Yeah, just under 10 miles, about due northeast of here. It is affecting us only in quality of air. It doesn't appear that it would come close to us, but
and it mostly is not blowing in this direction, kind of sideways to this direction.
Yeah.
400 acres is on fire. They're containing it.
There's now a second fire.
They're containing that one though, but they're not getting a handle on it because it's really dry. We haven't had rain here in a week. So there's that. There's the general, explosions around the world. And then there was election night. Just so much to choose from, what to do. So, what? So, what?
What to do? Musically, of course.
So, none of it. We're just going to address none of it. And we're just going to play a song that we think is fun that we have not played in quite some time on Elevenses. And
Diving right into that?
nor have we done it on the road in a while. So here it is.
Yeah.
Maybe we did. Maybe I just don't know. It's all blurred to me. So oh, and just in case you're wondering what we might still have in the garden that is going into the cooking, that would be sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. All the vines died off in the frost, so we dug them up, and there they were. Ready?
I am. Curled up on the back seat, empty coffee cups at my feet. The road goes on for miles and miles and miles. There are things outside my window, places I wish that we could go. Backseat driving's never been my style. We reach our destination, is it my imagination? Have we ended up on lower ground? We were headed for the mountain, we got turned around. Somehow you always bring me down. Next time I call shotgun in the front seat with my maps drawn. I watch the traffic, I read all the signs. Detour and a speeding trap, I am getting hungry, I need a nap. All the roads just seem to intertwine. We reach our destination, is it my imagination? Have we ended up on lower ground? We were headed for the mountain, we got turned around. Somehow you always bring me, always bring me, always bring me, always bring me down. Now I'm in the driver's seat, I am in control, I'll take the heat in the fast lane with the sports cars and V8s. Dashboard voice entrances me, she speaks authoritatively. I sit back, she recalculates. We reach our destination, is it my imagination? Have we ended up on lower ground? We were headed for the mountain, we got turned around. Somehow you always bring me, 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 always bring me down.
Where's that falling?
So there's this weird thing that our navigation system has been doing, which is the map looks perfectly normal. It's got its route, it's not changing, but she just yells out these audibles like, turn right at the next intersection and blah, 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 blah. And there is no, like in 0.2 miles, and there A, is no intersection, B, it's not called that. I don't know. She's just messing with me.
Very confusing.
Very
We drive on the highway, go under an overpass, 3 miles to the next exit. Turn left.
Hey, turn that last one. Yeah.
It's a surprise. Good thing we're not listening.
Okay, so we have an abundance of sweet potatoes that we just picked when we got back. We picked our main crop already, but they're not like, the, ooh, sweet potato, let's have that. They're like kind of mid-sized, kind of like large fingerling potato size. And I don't know what to do with anything, so I just threw them in the oven, as you do. And I got roast sweet potatoes, which I have peeled and put into a containery thing.
A containery thing.
Not a blendery, thing. So I'm going to add some cinnamon to that, because cinnamon, I love cinnamon.
It's autumn. It's a cinnamon thing. Autumn is.
And because Lori Caldwell may be watching,
She is.
maple syrup. Oh, damn it. Bass player fingers.
Bass player fingers. So Barbara Zimmer says her did she say zinnias or something? It scrolled by, sorry. But her flowers are in bloom. Blooming. We only have camellias blooming right now, I think. And now a diversion while we hear lots of noise from the blender. I was going to say, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I thought it'd be a little while.
And then, you know what I forgot to do because I'm an idiot? Actually, it's because I was in the shower, which is why my hair is wet. I was going to toast up some pistachios.
Oh, pistachios.
Put on top of here. But anyway, so that is yogurt, which I just kind of extra drained.
To make it like super Greek yogurt?
Mm-hmm. No, it was regular yogurt, not Greek. It was regular yogurt, not Greek yogurt. Chat amongst yourselves.
Chat amongst you. Barry says he has lots of fingerling yams.
Really?
Barry was one of our hosts on the road. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, in his home. Concerts in your own home, what a concept. Actually, it's like kind of one of the nicest things to have to play a house concert because we're unplugged, so it's like here. I mean, not always, but in this case we
mostly.
were mostly, yeah. So there's no barrier of microphone and whatever. It seems more casual, not the playing part, but the conversation part. And other than the cooking, it is a lot like this. And of course, Barry was suggesting that I could have done some cooking if I wanted to.
That's true. Little advance notice, though, on that one next time, Barry. Could happen.
Come on.
And Bob, sorry about the washer and dryer, but yay for the washer and dryer.
Oh,
the new one
you have
anyway.
to get a new one? Well, it's nice. They're pretty.
$700 to repair. Ooh,
Oh,
that's
wow,
a lot.
that's rough.
Yeah. Well, 25 years, that's a long time.
Okay, these are a little too dry. Could I add almond milk, do you suppose, to make it?
Almond milk, sure.
Yeah, what I'm shooting here for is kind of like a custardy texture, but I'm not getting it.
A custard. So, Laura Sue, yes. Sweet potatoes, cinnamon, yogurt, maple syrup. Then what? Into little tartlets? Interesting idea.
Interesting idea, but
That's not the
I
plan.
don't have them. I'm putting them in martini glasses.
Martini glasses. No martini content in there. Just the stuff.
Smartini.
Smartini.
There.
So just a custard, like a delightful little creamy, lovely, tasty thing.
I don't know. I think our blendery thingy, what do you call this thing? Anyway, I think it's seen better days.
It's possible it's seen better days. Haven't we all? I don't know. Maybe the best days are yet to come. Not for the blender. Pudding
It's a lot
mousse.
of use.
Ooh, Barbara says top it off with a liqueur. Maybe not at this time of
Not
day,
11
but that's
a.m.,
an
but
interesting
yes.
idea. A little Armagnac or I don't know what would go on top of sweet potato yogurt, custard cream, cinnamony thing, maybe with pistachios. Almond, maybe what's an almond liqueur?
Amaretto.
Amaretto. That's really kind of sweet.
Yep, we don't
There's
own
already
any
maple syrup
liqueur.
in there. Yeah, we don't have any liqueurs.
I mean, I
You know.
suppose, what's that orangey stuff?
Cognac?
No, that's brandy.
What's the orangey stuff?
Someone will know.
What's the orangey stuff, people?
Cointreau?
Cointreau. Is that it? Is that orange?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Susan Bailey says amaretto. Now that's almond, but is that orange?
No, it's almond.
Got it.
But it would be good, she said. It would be good.
Paul York says hi. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, owls. No owls right now, right?
Sure, why not?
Are they owling right now? I haven't looked at owlwatch.org in, I don't know.
It's not like we're just
months.
in it for the babies, but that's when they're in the box. So, okay, so there it is. You know, it's a creamy sort of concoction. I threw a couple of untoasted thingies pistachios on there. Let me get you a spoon.
I got one right here.
That's the tiniest spoon ever.
Would you like a taste? I know you would. All right, I'm going to have this first bite. It's like pumpkin pie.
Ooh, like sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie.
Excellent.
Oh,
So-
it's very good.
So there you go. That's what you can do with your leftover sweet potatoes if you have them after Thanksgiving. Mix in a little yogurt or whatever creamy thing that you have. A bit of maple syrup, a bit of cinnamon. Done.
This, like Laura Sue, this in a little tartlet would be like a little tiny pumpkin pie.
Sweet potato pie.
But it'd be like a tiny pumpkin pie. It's amazing how
They're
maybe
very
I just
similar.
can't tell the difference between sweet potato and pumpkin, but
Well, you get cinnamon and maple syrup in there.
that's it.
what you
It's the cinnamon maple syrup and the nuts are just a little added bonus.
do. Yeah, sorry.
Want some?
So, thank you for joining us with experiments in the kitchen and.
And music in the kitchen.
Yes, music isn't the experiment. The cooking is the experiment.
Oh, somebody wanted to know, Laura Sue or Lori wanted to know, who's the you? You always bring me down. Well,
It's-
the truth is, she said, there was politics on TV last night and things happening yesterday with votes,
Oh, you
many of which
am I telling
happens
this story? Is that
delightfully.
What it is?
And we're not going to tell the story.
Yeah.
You can hear it if you come out and see us somewhere. But
Okay.
long story short, there is a political twist to it, and the you is potentially a politician.
It's either the voice on the GPS or the political system, or both, because they're exactly the same thing in my brain at the end of a long drive. That's how that song came about. So that's who that you always bring me down. So,
So what's up this week?
We're
Not this
going-
week. Next week, South Carolina gig, Bluffton.
Bluffton, which is on the coast. We're at Music on Malfris, which is a concert series which takes place
On Malfris.
on Malfris Street in the Unitarian Universalist building there. So if you are inclined to show up in Bluffton, South Carolina, that's where we'll be on the 18th. That is our last concert of the year. Woo. Well, maybe we'll do something online. Who knows?
We actually have one in Florida at the very end of the year.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
It's not public, but anyway. So
yeah, we're talking about an online thing, so
anyway,
patrons know this.
thank you for joining us here for Elevenses, and next week we'll be in the kitchen again, or somewhere in the house again. So if you have requests for Elevenses songs or snacks, holler them out. We'll be home all week, so I got time to plan. I had time to plan this week and I didn't, but could happen. Anyway, I'm Christine.
I'm Aiden.
We're Friction Farm. We're happy you join us every week at 11, and we will see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.